First preseason game in the books. It was a very sloppy game by both sides of the ball. Eagles lose 20. I think it was 24-9. I didn't get to watch a lot of the game. I watched most of it. I think I watched the second and third quarters the most. I'm really excited for specific rookies that played. I think specific rookies did a very good job yesterday. Like I said, we weren't going to see many of the starters. So starting off, Carson Wentz had a great series. It's expected. Carson Wentz is our future quarterback. He's phenomenal. He's a great quarterback, and he's our franchise. So he had a great first series. Ended up throwing a monster touchdown to Matt Collins, who I am very high on. Love this kid. We didn't have a running game at all yesterday. I think Blunt had like maybe a couple series, but nothing too crazy. Donnell Pumphrey looked horrible yesterday. I think it was just like the preseason first game jitters, but Donnell Pumphrey I think had a couple fumbles. I think he caught at least 5 catches out of the backfield, but I want to see him run. That's what he did at San Diego State. He ran the ball. So I don't want to see this dump and run stuff, dump and catch and run like we do all the time. I don't want to see these screenplays. I want to see him actually run the ball instead of that, but it's okay. It's preseason jitters. It's rookie mistakes. It'll get fixed. That's why we have preseason, so you can fix this. Corey Clement looked really good. He ran the ball pretty nice. He had a couple good plays. Nothing wild to report from there. Wide receiver actions, obviously Alshon didn't play. Like I said, I didn't see much of the first quarter, so I really didn't see much of the starters play, but I know for a fact that Jordan Matthews had, 3 catches for like 18 yards, but I know that 2 of them were third down, and I want to say that one was a 4th and 6, I believe. And then Nelson Aguilar dropped a 2-point conversion in the end zone. So before I continue on, reminder that OTAs are all about the hype. All about the hype. And everyone's hyping Aguilar up, and everyone's like, trade Jordy, he's completely garbage. Look what happened. Okay? Nelson Aguilar, everyone's been hyping him up, and look what happened. He didn't perform for us. And then look what happened when Jordan Matthews played. He performed for us. So just keep that in mind next time. Offensive side, like I said, not much. Caleb Sturgis, I love my ice cold Sturgis. Love him. He missed that. I think it was like a 51-yard field goal that banked off I want to say the right post, but nothing. Like I said, it's first preseason game. But definitely Matt Collins stepped up. He was he played very well. I don't know his numbers off the top of my head, but I believe it was like 70-something yards and a touchdown, which is very good for a rookie in his first game, especially with those 2 great stiff arms from after he caught the ball from Carson Wentz to get into the end zone. He's a tall receiver. He's exactly what we needed. He's the DGB that we needed. And I like him. I mean, he has a chance to start from what I've seen from yesterday and watching him, he has a chance to compete for that starting spot if they decide to choose Aguilar over Matthews, which is just stupid. But I could see him on the field a lot more than I would see Aguilar. Trey Burton is a guy that I really love. Trey Burton had a fumble. Poor kid. I love him. He's a phenomenal catcher. I love him. But nothing is preseason. That's it, man. On the defensive side of the ball, Derek Barnett balled out. 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and he got after the quarterback a lot. And the fact that he fouled us at 14, I didn't have much hype for this kid. I wanted a running back out of the first round, and I'm very excited we took him. The ability to get down and around the offensive line, this kid is great. He's a phenomenal player. I cannot wait to see him. I think all Eagles fans will be happy that we got him, and I'm very excited for it. Our corners, Jalen Mills played very well. As expected, he's our number 1. Patrick Robinson didn't look as horrible as everyone said he was going to look. Ron Brooks, of course, one of my favorite guys. Ron Brooks got hurt, of course. Rasul Douglas looked okay here and there. He has to work on his footwork from what everyone's saying. I don't know. I can't tell footwork. I'm not an expert in the NFL. But I know that I've seen a couple deflected passes. I know he's going against guys that are second and third string, but that's what you need to go against. So, from what I've seen, Jalen Watkins looked pretty good. And that's pretty much it. I didn't really... Nate Jerry, I think he was one of our linebackers that we drafted. He looked pretty good. I know he missed a tackle here and there, but the guy looked really, really good. So I'm really excited over it's the first preseason game. We're not gonna sit here and say, okay, it is what it is. All right. I'm really glad we didn't win because we've been preseason champs the past like 3 years, and I don't want that. I like the idea of losing in the preseason so we can continue to focus. Next game, I would love to see more LeGarrette Blount. I would love to see if Alshon would play. Can't wait to see Matt Collins again. I'd like to see Derek Barnett. I'd like to see Chance Warmack because he did struggle. Patrick Robinson, I'd like to see more. I'm not going to really talk about too many depth guys because a lot of these guys aren't going to be on the team. So pretty much that is what it is there. But great first game. Glad the season has finally started for us. I'm so excited, and I don't know when our next game is, but it's against the AFC East rival. AFC, I think we have the Dolphins next, I want to say. But on that note, go Birds.